What up, guys? This is George from OIWA, specializing in Japanese mini truck importation. We started a new project, hopefully the first of many, under our sub-brand OIWA X. Here with Ty from Hawaii, and Ty reached out on IG with a vision that he had of what the mini truck could become.
Yeah, absolutely. So hey, I'm Ty. I live on Maui, and I've seen a few of these little key trucks riding around, but they've always been kind of utility. And so I live on the North Shore. We surf almost every day, different spots, and wanted to kind of have a vision of being able to have this ultimate surf vehicle for the North Shore of Maui. Be able to get off-road to some of the little bit more remote spots, but then be able to have easy parking, fun stuff, and it would be rust resistant, right? Because we get the salt water there. So yeah, I reached out to George and just kind of threw around some ideas when I saw the Instagram, and we just kind of hit it off really well and started spitballing ideas. He put together these super cool renderings, and I was like, I'm sold, dude, let's go. Right? And so I'm super excited to kind of see how the surfboard racks and all of the different pieces and parts that we kind of dreamed up went together.
So what were, like, as far as like the upgrades that you wanted or the customization done to the truck, what ones were that you kind of drawn to?
Yeah, so I was really drawn to the rust side of it. Obviously these trucks are a little bit older, so doing like a Rhino line or a Raptor line around the truck to prevent against rust. Places for my surfboards. So the conditions change all the time on Maui. So some days you might be longboarding with your kids, some days you might be shortboarding, or sup or wing foiling, stuff like that. So I want to be able to have kind of that utility to be able to throw longboards on top, shortboards in there, or be able to have foils with the wings that weren't messed up in the rack, that kind of thing. So really kind of the surf rack, the rust side of it, and then being able to have that ground clearance, getting it up just a little bit so that some of the ruts and things like that as you go to like Honolulu or some of those other places, they get a little bit nasty. So four-wheel drive with that ground clearance to be able to get me into some of those spots.
Yeah, so it's been a learning process through it, being that it was the first one. Definitely took a little bit of time, but hopefully now we've kind of have that all ironed out. And it's just been a really fun project. I mean, been partnering with Rad Rides here to help really kind of complete a lot of those builds. Start to finish, it was probably about 90 days or so to where we're at now. We're hoping to speed that process up now that we have all of our connections zoned in, all of our paint guys and body guys within our network now. So we're good. Really, again, excited to open up this door and bring it out.
At the end of the day, man, it's quality over speed, right?
Yep. Surfboards are from Paragon Surf Shop right down here in Huntington Beach. They were kind enough to let us throw on their brand new boards that they have up for sale, so make sure to hit them up as well. Make sure to reach out to Angie and Alex over at Paragon. So yeah, here she is.
It looks so good.
Yeah, I think that was probably one of the hardest parts, was finding the right person to be able to spray it. It was difficult because of the two-tone, but luckily I found a paint and body specialist, Eric, who actually works here as well. He did an amazing job. I mean, this thing was it was dented up. This thing was in rough condition, but I kind of saw that it'd be perfect for what you were looking for. I'm gonna grab Pat so he could talk about the surf rack. Pat was the lead tech from Rad Rides that helped with the customization of the surf rack and the installation of wheels and tires and the lift, as well as the rear hitch.
That's crazy.
This is Pat.
Hey Pat, how you doing, man?
Yeah.
Saw your face in a couple of the videos that George sent.
So, yeah, no, everything turned out well. Again, we did the lift, so it's like the front spacers for the shocks. That way you still keep the same ride quality. Wheels, tires, obviously. Shackle extensions in the rear to lift the rear. Got the tow hook bumper. And then, obviously, due to your specs, we modified this ladder rack to work with the surfboards, which now that there's boards on it, we can know exactly what style, like hooks and stuff, to add before it actually gets to you. So, but yeah. The badges, normally these are stickers, but being that stickers don't work well with the bedliner, these are actually cut out metal plates. That way it's like, you know, it goes with the ruggedness and of the vehicle and everything. So
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
yeah, other than that, everything's pretty much turned out well. Every piece of hardware that came off got replaced pretty much with stainless, so then you don't have to worry about rust. Yeah.
Yeah. Ty, why don't you hop in the car? Hop in the car real quick. In the truck, I should say. And hit the horn.
Oh shit. This is a lot. Oh.
Yeah, being it's a smaller vehicle, people need to know where you're at, so make it a little louder.
Oh.
No way. That's awesome.
That was a little secret surprise we were gonna add in there. So yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah, Pat finished that up last
Last night.
night. Yeah. So it was. We wanted to make sure that we had that in there for you. So.
Oh man.
It's kind of like
that's
the final touch.
Yeah.
You know, it's like kind of like motorcycles. People don't realize where you are, so it's like a smaller vehicle. You gotta hear it. So.
Yeah, and then John, who's a fabricator here, he's the one that actually helped with the exhaust that we put on there. Was able to kind of weld it into place because it's not standard on these trucks, obviously, but it gives it, I feel like, the right amount of rumble that you're kind of looking for, not overbearing or obnoxious, but just enough to stick through. Yeah, I'm jealous, man. This thing's nice.
How many miles is on this car?
The odometer is about 60,000 kilometers, so like 38,000 miles.
Wow, that's crazy.
So yeah, it's really nice. And the interior, when I saw it, the door panels were ripped up, but I knew that, you know, that was a kind of a quick fix. I was most excited about the seats. They were in great condition. We reconditioned the dash as well, bring it back to life, and also added in hush mat sound deadening, because the engine is underneath the driver seat. You know, you want to take a phone call, you want to be able to, you know, hear yourself speak or hear the other person, so that's helped a lot. And you can like,
You can hear how dense the door is
Yeah.
with the sound deadening.
yeah, super dense.
Very good.
Yeah. So it's yeah. I mean, it's awesome. So I think the thing next to do is we'll have Ty take it for a ride up and down the road here. He's said he's familiar with right-hand drive, being that he owned a Defender.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm excited.
How's the drive?
Oh, so fun. So fun, dude. I forgot how much fun right-hand drives are.
Yeah, I mean, also too.
Shift's good.
Yeah, if it was driving well, having, you know, two people in it, too, still had good pickup.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, we don't have to go very fast in Hawaii.
yeah,
So,
perfect, dude. I'm happy.
I'm
that
happy,
you're
man.
happy.
I'm so happy.
And I'm stoked that you were able to come by, see the person, get some content.
Yeah, that worked out
you know.
perfect.
So we'll make sure to send you all the files. I think the best part about it is it's also like an experience,
Yeah.
which, you know, I've never liked the idea of just selling trucks or products. I think that the experience side of it is way better, especially when someone like yourself has input into what their vision is and are able to complete it. So, yeah, pushing the boundaries on these things. More to come.
Stoked to get some beach shots with you.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Cool, man.
So,
Thank you again so much.
Talk to John Lane.
Yeah.